So, hello everybody, and here we are with Mage Knight. I'm going to play the introductory scenario, the walkthrough, which is essentially an exploratory game where you're trying to find a city. I have created a tile stack using 8 countryside tiles and 3 non-countryside tiles. I have chosen Arithea as my hero, and I explained her deck last night, or this morning rather, and we're playing against Tovak, who's our dummy player. So first, and I've set everything up, and I won't be able to show you everything simply because the footprint of this game is actually quite massive. So first, since we're going to play 2 days and 2 nights. Okay, so we have 1 black die, which is depleted immediately, but we also have these, they need to go back. So here we have, because if you have, if more than 50% are not of a basic color, you have to re-roll. So let's choose our starting tactics. And I'm going to take planning, because I want to get as many cards out as I possibly can. So now let's see what Tovak takes. He is Mana Steal, so it means he goes first. The preparations have been done according to the instructions, so basically I've got 3 units that I could potentially recruit, and it says one of them at least has to be of a village nature, and I've got actually 2 which I drew. The Utem Guardsmen and the Peasants, they're both villagers. So let's just give this one more shuffle. My hand limit is 5, but planning allows me at the end of my turn, if I've got at least 2 cards in my hand, to draw up to 6 on every turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Tovak goes first. He draws Rage. That's a red, that's a green, Tranquility, and a Stamina. So he draws 2 more cards. So he's off to a flying start. And let's see what we have. We've got Crystallize, Swiftness, Mana Pull, Battle Versatility. Okay. That doesn't really help us at all. Because we really need to move, and we only have move 2. We could start playing cards sideways, but that's something that I hate doing, because the ones that I have are really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play move 2, and not sideways. I'm going to move here. I'm going to end my turn. Hold on. Am I going to play Crystallize? Yeah, why not? I'm going to play Crystallize to get a red mana in crystal in my inventory. This one gets re-rolled, and it's a blue one. We put it back. These ones go into our discard pile. I take these 3 back. I draw up to 6 now. 1, 2, 3, and I get move 4, heal 1, or draw a card. Tranquility. Okay, let's see what Tovak's up to. Mana draw, Crystallize, and Concentration, which means he doesn't draw any additional cards because he only has 2 blue and 1 red crystal. Okay, let's get this underway. What we could do is we could go to this village, which is good because it's kind of in the middle. This one has Swiftness. And we could attack him. First we're going to draw another card, because I do need to get cards in my hand. Oh, we've got 2. That's good. So we get too much. Let's see. Yeah. So we could move 4 with this card using a green mana. Then we need to... We need a blue mana to block with these 2. We could use mana pull for this, and we have a red crystal. Yeah, okay, I think that checks out. Let's see. Move 4, 2, 4. Attack this guy. So first of all, we don't have enough ranged, because we would need ranged 4 and we only have ranged 3. And you can't play cards sideways for this particular effect. So we need to block 6 because he's got Swift, and Swift to block this enemy you need twice as much block as its attack value. So we would need block 6. And we can do block 5 if we play mana pull. And then we play Rage for block 2, which is block 7, which is good enough. And then we are going to play this and use our red crystal to get attack 4, which is enough to overcome this non-resistant attack. And we get 3 fame, which brings us up to the next level, which means we get to take a skill. So first we take 2 skills that we can look at. Okay, this one goes away because that's an interactive skill. Okay, so what does that do? I don't like either of them, but hey. Here we are. Invocation. Once a turn, discard a wound card to gain a red or black mana token, or discard a non-wound card to gain a white or green mana token. You must spend a mana token gained this way immediately, or you cannot use the ability. That's a stupid one. And this one isn't even on the list. Huh? That's odd. Oh, is that one of the interactive ones? In which case we put this away as well, because we don't have 2 players. We don't have enough players. Okay, we're going to take this one. So it goes into the common skill offer. We draw 1 from him. Polarization. Once a turn, you can use 1 mana as a mana of the opposite color. See token diagram. During the day, you could use a black mana as any color other than black. Not to power stronger effects or spells. At night, you could use a gold mana as black to power the stronger effect of a spell, but not as any other color. Okay. Okay, black turns into anything, into any color during the day. Okay, it certainly doesn't say that in the diagram, but hey, who am I to judge? Okay, so nothing has changed with regard to our abilities. So we still have 2 armor and 5 card limit, but we get to choose a we have different ones to choose from, and I'm just going to take these up and look at them in turn. We have Dodge and Weave. Reduce 1 enemy attack by 2. Gain attack 1 in the attack phase if you did not add any wounds to your hand in the previous combat phases. Powered, reduce one enemy attack by 4 or 2 attacks of 1 or 2 enemies by 2. Gain attack 2 in the attack phase if you did not add any wounds. That's an interesting one. Decompose. When you play this card, throw away an action card from your hand. Gain 2. No. Pure, because throw away actually means you remove it from the game. You don't discard it, you remove it from the game. When you play this, pay a mana. If you paid green, move 4. If you paid white, influence 4. If you paid blue, block 4. And if you paid red, attack 4. If we power this with blue, when you play this, pay a mana. If you paid a green, if you paid white, influence 7. If you paid blue, block 7. If you paid, so you would have to play, you would have to, here you would need 2 mana to even play get the additional effect. Huh. How likely is it that we will ever end up with 2 mana of the relevant... Well, I mean, we do have mana pull. That's one of her basic abilities. You know what? I'm going to try Pure Magic and we'll see what happens. So we're going to add one. This one goes on top of our draw pile, so we know we're going to get it in the next round. So let's re-roll these. This one goes away. We take the cards that we used and we discard them. We draw up to 5. 1, 2, because we only have 1 left, so we don't get the additional card. Whoops. I'm gonna put this aside, and then Tovak's gonna draw his cards. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We are now in a village, so we could do a couple of things here. We could, for example, reveal 1 tile, taking move 4, and we're going to do this. In this particular scenario, revealing a tile actually gives you fame. Okay, so where are my ruins? Here they are. But they're kind of behind a swamp, so you would have to pass through. You would have to generate 10 movement, 12, 15 to get there, so it's highly unlikely that we're going to approach them from this side. Okay, so let's see what else we are going to do. This is not my card deck, this is my card deck. We are in a village, we have influence. We could hire someone. If we paid white, we could get influence 4. And we could get the Utem Guardsman. Let's see. But we could also make our way here, which would require move 3, which we could in theory generate by using a red mana. But then we can't do anything over here, so we're not going to do this. So we're going to play Pure Magic using a white die, which gives us influence 4, and then we're going to play Promise, influence 2, and we're going to recruit the Utem Guardsmen, and they allow us attack 2 block 4, and if you have a swift opponent, it doubles, so it's attack 8, block 8. Good, so that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna roll this, it's a blue, we're gonna discard. Since we have 2 cards, we draw up to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also the end of round, really. Let's see what our opponent does. Green, blue, red. So we draw 1 more card. Okay. And let's see what we have. A lot of influence cards. Okay. We could generate influence 5, but we don't have anywhere where we can put the recruits because we only have very little command. If we moved here, we would have to pay 3, and we would be in this glade, which does help. So what we could do is we could we don't have green, so that doesn't help. We have 6 move. 3, and then we could reveal. And yeah, there's no way we can actually do this because it doesn't really help. Okay, let's see. They're also 3, so it doesn't really make any difference. So if we were to go here, we would have 4. And this one has block. Oh, yes, of course, we have these are yolks. That's fine. Yeah, we can do this. And we only need attack 3, and we get this. Okay, that's possible. So we're gonna go, and we don't need anything. Four, 6. So this is 3. And then we can reveal 1 more tile. We get 1 thing. Okay, we're gonna play concentrate because it's gonna go away anyway. Gain a blue, white, or red mana token. We're gonna take this. It doesn't really make much of a difference now. No. No, we're not gonna. Are we? If we're gonna get this, then we could use range 3, but then we would have these cards which we're not gonna. Oh no, we have another turn. Okay, yes, we are going to do this. We're gonna use this. Range 3. We're gonna kill this. Get 2 fame, which brings us up to 7. And we are going to end our turn. We don't have anything that we can draw from. This one gets rolled. it's a yellow. These ones go away. This one goes away. Tovak reveals his last card, declares end of round. So now we get one more round. And we are going to use this to get move 3 to end up on this. This is hills, isn't it? On this mine. Now, let's check out what mines do. This is not a deep mine, it's a normal mine, isn't it? Crystal mines. Mining. If you end your turn on a mine, gain 1 mana crystal of the color that the mine produces to your inventory. That's a white one, and we're going to get this and we're going to put it into her inventory. Oh yeah, and since it's a rampaging, our influence goes up by 1. Our reputation goes up by 1, and we can use this reputation for influence. And that's essentially it. This one goes away because we can't use it. We can't even play it sideways because it would only give us 1 of something. So we end our turn, and now it's night. So this one goes away. We turn over the box. Okay, we have these ones go in here. What happens now is we remove the unrecruited units. The unit offering is completely refreshed. Nice ones. We have another Utem Guardsman, we have Thugs, and we have Illusionists. Okay, good. Okay, I still can't have any more units, but we'll see about this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put a keep there. Yeah, okay. So, let's draw our tactics. I think I'm going to go for Midnight Meditation. Let's see what Tovak does. I mean, Tovak doesn't really, the dummy player never uses his tactics. It's just used to determine 5. So he goes after me. But we're not done yet. He gets the lowest card from the advanced actions offering. The other ones shuffle down and we add 1. And he doesn't get the spell, but he gets the crystal that is relevant to that spell. So now he's got 3 blue crystals. This spell gets discarded. It's actually one that I wanted, but hey, I was nowhere near a place where I could get one. Well, I mean, I guess I could get one up here. Okay, so let's see. We have to... we have the Utem Guardsmen who are relevant and ready. And we have 1 white crystal in our inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tovak as well. Let's shuffle his deck. He's now got 17 cards. let's see what we have. We have concentration, promise, move. The woods are 5 at night. We could assault the keep, but for this we would need move 6. The yellow one is depleted. In order to assault this one, we need 6 move, which we could get by getting a blue mana token from concentration and then playing this and then discarding this, but that's not going to help because then we have like block 5 left and we have the Utem Guardsman, and something tells me, block 2 even because we only have 1. And something tells me that this isn't going to help us much. Going here, we could use our influence. The problem is we have nowhere where we can recruit anyone. So maybe what we're going to do is we are going to explore for... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for... We're going to gain a blue mana token. Playing concentration. We're going to move 4, 3, and then we're going to play this card sideways to give us 1 more move. And then we're going to reveal this one. Great, we can't even go that way, but that's okay. So we have a mage tower and we have some rampaging orcs. We can't go this way because this is mountainous terrain. We can't. Okay, but we do get one thing, which means we level up. So we can now recruit a 2nd unit. And we now have still 5, but we have we can recruit 2 units if we wanted to. The question is, do we want to what do we want to do? I don't have move 5, do I? 3, no, that doesn't help. Yeah, we're just gonna keep these, get rid of these. 1, 2, 3. This one goes back. Tovak gets his first turn. Very good, he only draws 3 cards. Okay, it would be nice to get to these guys. I mean, okay, why not? We're gonna play this. and throw away Crystallize, and we're going to assault the keep. We want to know what's in there. Okay, it's something. It's got 5, 6, and 4. Okay, we would need to generate 5 attack and block 6, or take 2 wounds. Oh yeah, and our reputation goes down, because obviously attacking keeps isn't... Okay, let's see if we can do anything about this. We have block 6, but then if we play this we have 0 attack. We have enough attack to take them out. But the Utem Guardsman would be wounded. If we were to use a red crystal, we could get block 4 and block 6, but then we would only have 4 attack. What does that say again? Once a turn, you can use a mana as a mana of the opposite color. White would give me green, which doesn't help. I would need red. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 wounds. How does this work? Well, my armor is 3, my armor class. So you take the attack value, which is 6, and you divide it by your armor class, 3. 6 over 3 is 2. So I take 2 wounds, which end up in my hand. Then I'm going to play 2, 4, 6 attack. They're done. And this is now my keep. I get 4 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in a keep, you can do a couple of neat things. When revealed, place a grey enemy token. Okay, we've done that. Your keep. You can recruit units with the keep icon here, which we do have actually. We've got the Utem Guardsman, which we could recruit. Oh, actually, we have moved into this. And also, we get +1 card while we're on it or adjacent to it. So these go away. And we're gonna give Tovak his turn. 1 red, green, and blue, which means he draws 3 more cards because he's got 3 blue crystals. 1, 2, 3. And they go into his discard pile. Good. So now I get to draw 4 cards because these wounds stay in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay, let's see what we've got. We do have influence. We would require 5 influence to recruit the Utem Guardsman. I'm gonna make use of my midnight meditation to take these, put them into my discard pile, into the deep deck. I'm gonna shuffle the deep deck and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Haha. And this one goes away. This tactic has been used and I really like that. So let's see what we can do here. We have red and white mana. We could use white mana to increase our influence and recruit these Utum Guardsmen. We're going to do this. So we're going to use pure magic, use our white crystal to get 4, and then we have threaten, influence 2 is 6. We recruit these Utum Guardsmen. And we're going to use March for 2 and stamina for 2. And then we're going to use swiftness to reveal another tile. Okay, so we have a dungeon, we have a rampaging enemy, orc enemy, a digger. We have a lake, so we can't go over here, at least not with the cards that we have at our disposal. And we've got a monastery. What this means is that we get to draw an additional skill or advanced action, and we put it out here. We could learn this if we wanted to. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we are going to, and we revealed a tile, so we get 1 more influence, 1 more fame. This goes away. These go into our discard pile. We draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted. Excellent. Very good. Because what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we don't have a green, do we? Oh, okay. No, we can't do that either. Okay, that's bad, but we're going to heal 1. Good. Let's see what Tovak does. Red, blue, blue, which means he draws 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. So he's got 2 cards left. Okay, cool. First of all, we're gonna heal 1 card. And I said that when you heal them, you discard them. This is wrong. This was a wrong terminology. You don't discard the wound. And actually, because discarding means it goes into your discard pile, which this certainly doesn't. It goes away from your complete deck. So we have 2 cards left, and we're going to use swiftness to unveil another tile. And there's a rampaging orc enemy. And we don't have, but what we could do is yeah, we're not going to do anything this turn. Let's see what we get from our last card. That's March. Okay, that's, yeah, okay. So Tovak has his last 2 cards. So now we have end of round. We are going to play move and the mana pull sideways. That gives us 3 movement. We're going to move here. I do want to attack these, but I don't have the wherewithal to do this now. Because actually, hang on. Do I? I could attack them. The Utem Guardsmen have block 4, so they would block it. And then I have attack 2 from the Utem Guardsmen. Yeah, and that's it, because I don't have enough. I would need 1 more attack, and I can't generate that. No, there's no way I could. So we're gonna stick with the plan, move 3, because I also don't have any relevant mana die. And that's it. So we're gonna end this turn, and this wound now goes into my discard pile, and when I shuffle this, I will draw it, obviously, at some point, and it will clog up my hand. So I do want to heal it. Oops. Don't want to stand there. So everything that we did before we do again. So first of all, we turn over the board, we re-roll the dice. Tovak gets a green crystal. And we refresh the spell offering. He gets this card in his deck, Decompose. It's a red card, which we kind of like. Then the unused cards go away. We refresh the offering for the 1 monastery that we have. We only have 1, do we? Yeah. And we refresh the offering. So we do need to explore more because we need to find the city. So we have these ones because we only have 2 more turns. We have Rethink. When you take this tactic card, discard up to 3 cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. No, when you take this card, immediately draw 2 more tactic cards, because this means we will get 7 cards, and I like cards. So let's see what Tovak does. He picks the right moment, so he goes last. We also put this away because it says when you get this card, so we draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go first. We have influence 2, mana pull, ranged attack. Oh wow, yes, that's what we're gonna do. Because I don't want to use the Utem Guardsman. Or do I? Decisions. We could use mana pull, get 2 white dice from the source, and have ranged attack 6 and take these out. However, we only get 3 fame for this, so we would be spending 3 cards for this. And I also want to move here, so that may not be the best way of doing this. However, if we do it like this, but then I would deplete the cards immediately. I could go use 1 to block, then I have attack 2 left, then I play this for attack 4, and then I play a card sideways for attack, for an additional attack, which I could do. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So first of all, the Utemgards are going to block. No problem there. Then the other Utemgards are going to attack for 2. I'm going to attack for 2, and then play influence, threaten for sideways. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These ones are history. I get 3 fame, 2, 3, which means I level up. Let's pick our first 2, our top 2. These are all terrible. What did he put in the offer? Yeah, I don't want these at all. So I'm going to take his, which also means I have to take, okay, what do we have? Temporal Portal. Play as your action for this turn. You may move to an adjacent revealed space, safe space. Whether you move or not, your hand limit is higher by 1. No. Attack 2. Get an additional attack 2 for each enemy blocked this turn. Move 3. If you end your turn in the hills, your hand limit is higher by 1. Okay, no. Okay, so I will have to take one of those because I want to make a decision which card I'll take, and I'll take counter attack. So I have to take one of my own. Motivation. Once a round on a player's turn, flip this card to draw 2 cards. If you have the least fame, also gain a red mana. Okay, since I will always have the least fame, I'm gonna take this one. This one goes into the common skill offer. So we will refresh. Okay. And that's all that I'm going to do. No, actually what I wanted to do was also I wanted to move, didn't I? Okay, sorry. I will do this the other way around, so I'm going to pay these because I want to move here, because I want to gain my red crystal. Okay, end of turn. Discard. Tovak needs to shuffle. Now my guards are already depleted. I'm not happy about that, because it means I can't use them. Okay, he draws 3 cards, blue, red, white. So he only draws 3 cards, so he's moving slowly, that's good. And we draw up to 5. Counterattack, what a surprise. I'm kind of stuck. First of all, I'm gonna move over here. I don't have a blue crystal, so I can't really do anything. Do I want to draw 1 card? Yes, I do. Oh, influence 4, that's great. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid, that was not really helpful. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna play these sideways to reveal 1 more tile. Aha! This goes here. We get a rampaging enemy. And we get a monastery, which means we add one more advanced action. And we're going to end our turn. Discard this. Tovak draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. White. He doesn't go any further than this. So he's taking it slow. He's taking it slow. He really wants to save at the moment. 3. Oh, sorry, we got 1 fame because we revealed a tile. Okay, we've got our wound. Great. Okay, I'm going to play these sideways to reveal another tile. It's not the city. And that's all I'm going to do because there is nothing else I can do. Tovak plays 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. It's white. Again, he takes it slow. I draw 2 cards. Okay, so what? We're gonna use our ability and turn this into a white crystal to move 4. We're gonna go here to the glade. And then I'm gonna do my what-ifs, draw 2 more cards. And let's see,